I can't believe this game, man. That was a hell of a fucking game. I gotta say, a great game. I guess by the Steelers' offense, not so much by the Steelers' defense. And the offense had turnovers too. If it wasn't for turnovers, if it wasn't for a bad decision by Tomlin, and if it wasn't for the defense, the Steelers should have won that game hands down. I mean, but they didn't. I don't even know what happened on that snap. That snap at the end of the game was the worst. But the worst part of the whole damn game, and that I mean, they were driving, they had all the momentum in the game. Like, I really thought the Steelers were about to come back and win that game. Like, I was so hyped. I even typed at halftime, this game isn't over. This Arthur Smith opened up the entire offense in the second half for Justin Fields, and Justin Fields played elite. And I'm going to sit here right now and say I've been like a Russell Wilson defender and everything, and I've been wanting Russell Wilson to start. But these last two games, Justin Fields has pretty much put the team on his back and played amazing. And especially today, like I've been saying, I think the Steelers don't have the handcuffs on Arthur Smith right now. Or not, Arthur Smith has the handcuffs on goddamn Justin Fields right now. And in the second half, they actually opened it up, spread it out, and Justin Fields performed very well because he gives him more rushing lanes. He's able to run the ball. He has more options out there. He can check it. He can run it. He can throw it deep. You can throw some RPOs in there. He's 25. What is he, 23, 24, 25? I don't know exactly how old he is, but not in his prime yet. That's for goddamn sure. So it wasn't on Justin Fields today. I mean, that snap in the end, I don't even know what to say about that snap in the end. I don't even know what to say about that snap at the end. I honestly thought we was about to come back and win that fucking game, bro. I honestly thought we was about to come back and win that game. Like, I don't even know what to say. They was driving. He put it together, that last drive. Like, Justin Fields looked nice. I don't even have his final stats in front of me, but he looked great. He looked nice. He looked elite. He looked like a pro in the game. And to me, I don't know how you don't switch to start. I was sitting there saying to myself, I think I even put it on my shit. I was like, Justin Fields is player of the fucking week right now, bro. And if he would have came back and won that game 100%, he would have been player of the week. He ain't going to get it now. I don't know what happened. They was even had all the momentum. I think it was like, I can't even forget. It was like a second and short or something. And somehow, I don't know, they was off time with the snap or something. The center snapped it too early. They're off time on the cadence. That's some shit that can't be happening. And then other shit that happened in the game that the reason the Steelers lost is goddamn Broderick Jones out there getting dumbass penalties. George Pickens, that fumble was huge. It was like last year, I think, when we played the Colts or a team in the playoffs here, or the Bills. A fumble just like that in a crucial moment. You can't have it. Tomlin going for it early in the game when you have the highest paid defense in the league. Yeah, we didn't have nothing going on offense or whatever. And yeah, their offense was going. But you got to have faith to put the highest paid defense back out on the field and to get a stop and turn it around. Maybe even possibly force a turnover. You don't know. Get some sacks, force fumble. I don't know, but shit, you got to hope your defense makes a play. You can't just give them points. So essentially, that decision right there gave the Indianapolis Colts points right there. That decision alone gave the Indianapolis Colts points, which could have won the game if you don't go for it on 4th and 1. I should pull back the comments on all the 4th and 1s and what the people were saying about the 4th and 1. A lot of people were saying, yeah, we should have went for it. And like throughout the whole game, I'm saying to myself, we shouldn't have went for the 4th and 1. We shouldn't have went for the 4th and 1 because we were right there in the game. That was such a big point swing, that 4th and 1. It really was. And that fumble was such a big point swing because we didn't get points and we turned it over right there. That was huge. So turnovers are just huge, and we can't have it. But Justin Fields played. He had a couple like missed snaps and fumbles. He fell on one. So little shit like that. Broderick Jones getting stupid penalties, stupid false starts in crucial situations when we're driving, when we have momentum, that kill the momentums of drives. Like it happened multiple times this game, and it happened late, crucial fourth quarter, 2-minute drives, have all the momentum, taking the life out of the whole Indianapolis crowd, and you get the cadence, the simplest thing, the snap count, bro. You fucked up the snap count and you've missed the snap. He hits it off his goddamn face, and boom, there's the game right there. You go from being in a first and 10 to a second and 22 on one play, one mental, stupid, simple in the backyard when you're an 8-year-old on 1, on 2, on 3. You can't fuck that shit up. You can't. That shit, and that's going to go back on the coaching, and that's going to go back on the Tomlin, bro. And that's Tomlin's defense, and that's Omar Khan's defense, and that's how they've been building this team. So we can't let these players keep continuing to have mental error after mental error after mental error. Broderick Jones' ass wouldn't even be starting this game. It's a godsend that our first-round draft pick got fucking injured, and he's even in that game because he's acting like he's on a goddamn prison yard, bro. This is not a prison yard, Broderick Jones. This is a goddamn NFL football game, bro. So you can't be going out there doing some dumbass shit like that, especially when you're in the motherfucking red zone in a fucking conference game when you're trying to go to 4-0 and be the best fucking creme de la creme, cream of the crop team in the NFL when you're going up against your longtime rival next week, the Dallas Cowboys. And probably, I don't know exactly what time that game is, but it's the Steelers and the Cowboys. So I'm assuming that's probably a Sunday night prime time game or America's game of the week, the Steelers versus the Dallas Cowboys. And it would be good to go into that game sitting at 4-0. We're ranked the 4th best team in the NFL. But the way the defense played today against a backup quarterback, old ancient, decrepit Joe Flacco, didn't look like an elite defense today. And that's on Tomlin, that's on the front office, and that's on coaching. And these mental errors that continue to happen all 4 weeks now. We're 4 weeks into the season. I haven't been making videos and talking about this shit, but we're 4 weeks into the goddamn season right now, and this trend is continuing week after week after week after week, year after year after year after year. And there's no more Tomlin defense, bro, because that goes on coaching. The 4th and 1 goes on coaching. The bad challenge once again goes on coaching. It goes on coaching. And I mean, the cadence, that was just terrible. I mean, we should have had that game. We had that game, but those are decisions right there. Just that 4th and 1 decision alone, solely the challenge, solely that's on Tomlin. Tomlin, it's on him. It's on him. And that's 3 points right there. What's the final score of the game? Seriously, what is the final score of this goddamn game right now? Seriously, what's the final score? Swing right there. You handed them 3 fucking points. So his decision alone lost this fucking game for the Steelers. Period. So I had to get my initial live reaction up here. I don't that was, the defense was terrible today. Fields was on fire. I haven't even looked at all the stats and shit, and the interviews are popping right now. Usually, that's what I've been doing, is covering the fucking game and just posting what the people be saying on the interviews and shit, and they've been booming on Facebook. I should have kept doing that, but I haven't been getting YouTube content up, so I had to just go live because that game was fucking crazy. I thought we was honestly going to come back and win that game. Honestly, I mean, Herbig came up big. The defense came up big to play when it mattered, though, when they needed it, and they played good. And, I mean, that turnover by Pickens was bad. So, I don't know. That was key, too. That was major because that's points in our favor. We would have had 3 right there. We should have had at least 3 in that situation right there. We was in field goal range. So, if Pickens doesn't fumble the ball right there, and just hold on to the ball and put his shoulder and just go down and not try to do too much, That's 3 points right there. The turnover and the Tomlin's decision. Two biggest crucial key moments of the game right there, because that's wins this the game. You don't turn it over, you don't fumble it. We get at least 3. Tomlin punts it, and then say the defense forces a punt out of them. They don't have 3 points. So it should be 20 fucking 7, 24 us. If you would just that's coaching. That is on, like, this game. I could put pretty much on Tomlin. I mean, it's not all on Tomlin, but that decision alone costed us the game. And I mean, I just literally broke it all down bit by bit, piece by piece, square by square, how that decision, seriously, that's one decision. And this is what I say this too all the time, that this, like, analytics people, they don't factor in all the variables. And there's many variables throughout that game that you can go back to that decision that costed us that shit. Seriously, because say they don't get that 3 points, you punt it, the defense stops them, and then you go down and you score. That changes the momentum of the game. That takes the life out of the crowd. That makes your ding dong dick feel big and huge when you're playing, because you're on, like, in the end of that game there. We had all the momentum going in the fourth quarter. We had the crowd out of it. It was theirs. It was ours for the taking. It was theirs. It was like a little girl on prom night, bro. Literally just wide open, right there. And they could not get it done. It was there to at least get in a field. We was pretty much right in the field goal range too. So that's another one, bro. I mean, the game, show your face real quick, man. It's all right.
Dude, I don't even.
What's up, man?
I'm just pissed.
I'm pissed. The 4th and 1. I'm going on about the 4th and 1. How that's just so crucial. That was one of the biggest, most crucial, breaking it all down, bro. That would have won us the fucking game. You don't fucking go for it there on 4th and 1.
That's
we would have won.
Much, bro. There's so much that I could just start at the first quarter, dude. We fucking gave him the game. Period. I don't care. Basically hand wrapped him the game, even in the last drive with the fumble where
I don't know what the fuck happened there, bro. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. That's on coaching, bro. How can we continue to have these
we were so close to a field goal to tie it even, man. After we getting our ass mopped through the floor in the first quarter.
I know.
I'm frustrated, bro.
Dude, I was saying Fields, I put on my page, Fields player of the week. He's player of the week. And if he don't miss that snap and he takes us back and wins us the game, dude, he's player of the week. He balled the fuck out today.
I don't know what's going on with that snap. But what I'm going to say is, this is a typical Tomlin loss. All right?
Yes, that's what I've been saying. And I said I'm his defender, and I can't. This is on him today, period.
We came out, first play of the game, they threw the ball for 41 yards on us, dude. How is our defense not ready to go, bro? Best defense in the NFL, 41 yards. Straight up. All right? And then they let I'm just going to lose my mind, man. Dude, the running back destroyed us, bro. We knew we were going to win it every time.
Yeah, our defense looks soft today, not ready. I don't even know what was going on, man. They put some drives together. Joe Flacco looked nice, but dude,
and
the
they missed the field goal. They missed a field goal too, by the way.
Yeah,
but we were in field goal range with the best kicker in the NFL, and what we do, fart the ball right back. You know, I want to hear Tomlin. What are you gonna say, man? Because there's no. Is it Russell Wilson time? It's getting close.
No way. I don't see how you can say it's Russell Wilson time after that game. That's what I'm saying. The defense gave up 27 points, almost 400 yards on the ground. Justin Fields threw for like 250, ran for like 60, threw like 3 touchdowns, bro. Listen, no way.
There's a problem on this offense, though. There's something.
And I'm a Russell defender too, bro, and a Tomlin defender. But this game's on him. And Fields' ball has been balling the last 2 games.
Dude, if Cordell Patterson didn't get hurt, dude. Cordell Patterson would have won the game.
Best quarterback in the league type shit. Would have been player of the week if we would have won this shit. Straight up, bro. That's how good of a game he just had today.
Can I ask you a question? We ran Cordell Patterson, like 6 times in a row, and we just went right down the field on him. And then Pickens' moronic ass can't fucking learn how to
Yeah, that's 3 points right there. I said that too. That's 3 points right there.
On a fucking 4. That's a touchdown, homie. That's all. That's automatic. We're on a 4. We're on the 4 yard.
We should at least got 3 out of that. But still, we should at least got 3 out of that.
I don't know what he's doing.
2, another handoff to Naj. That's probably a touchdown. Or 2. That's probably a touchdown. But
Pickens is doing too much.
Yeah, that was too much. He should have just went down. And then Broderick Jones fucking up.
Yeah, he's an idiot too. That's another fucking idiot.
Yep.
Dude, I love him, man.
Out there and shit.
You got Washington. We need to start getting the ball to Washington, bro. What are we doing?
I don't know. They just feel, dude. I think our offense, honestly, the first quarter they had the handcuffs on them. That's what happened. That's what I was saying. They keep the handcuffs on them. They keep us in this bunch super ultra conservative bunch set, but they had no choice but to open it up. And then he really started balling Justin Fields with that open up. He's used to playing in the spread offense. He's more comfortable in the spread offense.
We're losing 17-0. You got to take the handcuffs off, you know?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are you doing? They're still coming out of a bunch set. I'm like, yo, spread this shit open. Let's go. What do you guys do?
Sense. We have no receiver. Where the hell was Scotty Miller, huh? Where's Van Jefferson? Hey, I seen a Van Jefferson today, man. First time.
I think our offense played well, man. I believe our offense played well. Not in the first quarter.
No, we turned the ball over twice.
Yeah, that's not good.
Our defense played like ass.
Defense played terrible.
But when we needed them in that crucial situation, what do? We stacked Flacco. We turned him over, made him punt.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up.
I'm so pissed off, bro. I'm going to have to let this game all revolutionize through my brain right now. Because if we play like this, we're not beating Dallas.
I'm going to pull up these interviews right now. You're probably – no, shit, fuck no. We got to get the ball rolling on the ground. I will say Indianapolis defense came to play today. I mean, they played pretty good today.
They had the worst run defense in the NFL.
Wow. Well, they came to play today. That's all I know, bro. We played good in the second half, but I think Arthur Smith is so hyper conservative and so stuck to wanting to run the ball, but he had no other choice to open it up.
I didn't see Scotty Miller on the field. We run like 1 receiver sets, dude. 2 receiver sets. 19.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
19
all
tight ends.
Long.
19 tight ends on the field, bro.
Yeah, all game long.
We don't have Travis Kelce, bro. I mean, even Freiermuth, he ate today. He did good. I'm glad to see him get the ball. But we don't need 19 goddamn tight ends. When you're losing by 17 points, bro, you got to air it out, man. It's that simple. Yeah. And then we go 4th and 1. Yeah. Let me ask you this. 4th and 1. And you're telling me right now, 4th and 1. 4th and 1, where was Fields at? He was in the shotgun, 4th and 1. You're telling me you can't put him underneath the fucking center and snap it and get 2 inches? I didn't even like that. You should have punted it. I said punt it. But regardless,
that's what I'm saying. That decision lost us the game. I was just ranting on about that for like 20 minutes.
No, that lost us the game, and so did Pickens. I'm not gonna lie.
I said those are the 2 key crucial.
And then at the end of the game, we had a 3rd chance, and we fucking fumbled the ball at the 3rd chance. Very end of the game, remember?
Yeah, at the end of the game when he fumbled the ball and we got it back, we were driving.
So we had 3 fucking chances, and we fucked them all up. That's how you lose, man. I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm a diehard Steeler fan. I'm not making no excuses. We lost. Because we fucked up.
They beat us up in the first half, and then we fucked up with dumbass, mental, stupid, bad coaching, a bad challenge too. Because Tomlin always comes with a bad challenge. That was dumb.
We wasted a timeout. Yeah, of course we do. This is a typical Tomlin game, man. I'm telling you, we have one or 2 of these a year.
Yeah. Remember last year? Tomlin special. I said Tomlin special. I got those comments. You always get the Tomlin.
We can't beat the Colts, bro, and it makes no sense. They're not good. Like, we can't beat them. They crushed us last year, and they basically were crushing us this year, you know? But we came back. It's just pathetic. Where was TJ Watt at today, by the way?
And nowhere. No, the whole defense was the whole defense didn't show up today, man. None at all. None of them showed up today, honestly. None of them at all. It's terrible. And I agree pretty much with everything you said. That was the biggest crucial fucking point of the game, man, is when they didn't put the field goal, the turnover.
Yep.
I mean,
the three. There's 3 points. The one was in the first quarter, and then Pickens fucked it up. And then the snap at the end, bro. I'm telling you, Boswell is good from fucking 55 at least. All right.
He's insane. He's the best.
We had what? How much time was left? I think like a minute. We still had a timeout. Nah, we fucked that. We screwed that all apart. And then we just throw a deep ball. I don't even know what this offense does. We throw a deep ball. We have nobody else that can run a deep route except for Pickens. That's it. Nobody. We're all just chip and chop. We're just chip, chop, ham. Just throw it over here, throw it to the right. Why don't we use more screenplays? You notice that screenplay? Huh? Yeah. How many yards we get with that?
We got like no running backs now. Najee was fine, but he was hurt.
He got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like. I hope he just got the wind knocked out of him. That's what I said too. He's fine. He came back though.
Najee's a beast. I don't like him jumping in the air like he's fucking.
Yeah, he does that on he didn't have to do that. I don't feel when he was down there on the goal line.
Put his head down and he's fucking a beast. What are we doing?
I know he's good.
He wants that contract, bro. That's all he wants. He wants that fucking money.
Do you think? I think Justin Fields has secured his spot hands down at this point. Yeah. I mean, you've been saying Justin Fields the whole time. I've been saying Russ the whole time, but I feel at this point, how the hell can you make that switch, man? Really, I don't see how you can. Let me pull up his stats real quick.
I'm pissed off, man. I am so pissed off right now at a game that we should have easily won. There's no reason for that.
No reason we shouldn't have lost this game for sure.
The Bengals fucking barely beat the fucking Panthers. I mean, it's just frustrating. The Jets at least lost to the Broncos. I'm just trying to look at other games to try to feel a little better.
Justin Fields went 22 of 34 with 312 yards and a touchdown. Had 10 carries, 55 yards, bro. So that's fire. He completed well over 50% of his passes, 312 yards, a touchdown. That's dude. If we would have won the game, he almost would have snapped.
He had 2 touchdowns.
He had 2 on the ground and a passing touchdown. So he had 3 total touchdowns today. 3.
Yeah.
Well, he scored 21 points, 24 points. So all 3 of our touchdowns was from him off of Justin Fields.
Right, but the whole first half, we didn't do jack diddly duck.
But that's on coaching, I feel. That's what I'm saying. I'm putting this loss on coaching because they had the handcuffs on him the first half. They had no choice but to open it up in the second, and he balled out. It pretty much put the team on his shoulders, on his back, and pretty much put us right back. He put us back in the game. And if it wasn't for a stupid-ass, fucked-up cadence and a snap count, we probably win that game. And if it's not for Tomlin giving the team 3, that team basically, did they score a touchdown off that missed 4th and 1, or did they kick a field goal off that?
I think they kicked a field goal off that.
All right. Well, that's 3-point swing though. Tomlin handed them 3 points. So minus 3 points from the Colts right now. It's 24-24.
And we hurt their quarterback and had flat gas in there.
Yeah.
Bro, explain to me something, bro. You knock out a quarterback that's running RPO, and then we can't get to smack Flacco, who is literally a statue. He stands there like a statue and doesn't move. We sacked him, twice, 3 times? And he was just picking us up. He's got – I'm going to snap.
No, it's crazy.
I'm going to snap. I'm going to lose it, bro. I got to relax. I need a beer. Dude. He picked us apart, bro.
They only gave 2 sacks. We had 2 sacks. Herbig had one. I remember Herbig had one. I can't remember who had the other one, but Herbig.
Do you remember that 3rd down where he just went boom and just sidearmed it right to the fucking first? Dude, we beat him in time of possession. I mean, we had 6 penalties for 53 yards. So penalties were definitely them. Broderick Jones penalties were stupid. Yeah, he's an idiot. He can't keep his head out of his ass.
Yeah, he can't.
He's always doing dumb shit.
There's press conferences coming up. I was going to listen to some of these press conferences. I don't know. That's what I type on my Facebook. I'll just listen to what they'd be saying in the press conferences, and I'll write it, and they go do real good. Like TJ's about to get interviewed right now. Like a TJ press conference is going to kill it on Facebook. So I got to probably put that up there. But I can listen to it now if you want to hear it. I don't know.
Go ahead.
But it's not on. It says upcoming press conference. It's just sitting
there. Yeah, go ahead. Just let me know, and I'll mute.
All right. Well, I'm looking at the stats now. I got the stats up. We were 6-13. We
Yeah,
had
what? How
68
many
total
rushing
play.
yards? How many rushing yards? What?
I'm looking at the team stats. We
I'm talking
had a
about
lot of
running backs. Running
we
back.
121 yards on the ground, 282
Yeah,
passing
but
yards.
55 was from Fields, so you're gonna minus
Yeah,
that.
I got player stats. I was looking at team stats, player stats. Fields led the team in rushing. Patterson was second. Naj didn't do good. He had 13 carries, 18 yards,
Oh
and
my
one hold.
God, that's so
He did that.
bad.
Yeah, that was not good. Pickens balled out, 7 catches, 113 yards, 16 a clip. Fryermuth had 5 for 57 and a touchdown. Najee had 3 catches for 54 yards, though. Darnell had 2 catches, 31 yards. Van had 2 for 21. Cordell 2 for 19. Calvin had 1 for 17. He had that big return, too.
Yeah, bro.
Hayward had a sack, and I think Herbig had a sack. No, Herbig didn't get a sack. I thought he had a sack in that game. I don't see one. He doesn't have one next to his name. Didn't Herbig get a sack in the end there?
I thought he did. It might have been. He might have gave it to Owen Joby.
So Hayward has a sack and a half, and
they might have just gave him a half sack. They might have just got him a half sack.
Nah, Beanie Bishop got a half sack. They didn't give him one.
Oh yeah,
I could have sworn
cornerback. This team, bro, is just we got to wake up. I said that in the first quarter.
This one's the Justin Fields and the TJ Watt one right now.
No, this is where you go to. This is where you go to practice, and you fucking do like the Charlotte Cougars, like fucking sweat out in the sun, even though there ain't no sun. You run the hills, like this. Tomlin needs to fucking start fucking cracking the whip a little bit, man. Because this is bullshit. There's no reason to come out here lackadaisical and fucking get your ass blown out in the first half.
Here's what people are saying in the Steelers chat right now. Fields carried the game, and people want Russ. Mike Tomlin, I like you. Greg, drug test everyone and get Ben Roethlisberger back on that field. He was right there watching. Anyone who thinks Fields played a good game are the same people content with 9-8. That's what somebody just said. But I'm looking. How take that take? What do you feel about that? Do you think Fields played a good game or 22 for 34, 312 yards?
I think that what you said. I think they got to take the handcuffs off and let him play the game, and stop being like you're telling him what to do. Like let him run the ball. Notice when he started running, he wasn't running the ball in the first half. You notice that, right?
Yeah.
But he does some dumb shit sometimes.
And this dude said Fields accounted for almost 400 yards. Fields went 24-34. Fields had few mistakes, but he still played well. So that's what I'm saying.
I like him, but he does still dumb shit. Period.
Yeah, he took a couple sacks. There was one sack he took there early in the game. He rolled out, and it was like a big long sack. Yeah, that was a bad one.
He tries to run around a little bit too much sometimes.
Yeah, I'll say that was bad. As a Steelers fan, Fields is the problem, this dude just said. Gravy O'Capel. Fields is the only reason we had a chance to win. Y'all are insane. Thankfully, we don't give Najee his fifth-year option. There's a bunch of this right here. It's on the Steelers main page right now. These comments are flying in like crazy.
I'm telling you something right now. If we had a better offensive line, Najee would eat. Like, let's stop playing with that too. Our offensive line is all Spencer Anderson's in there.
Yeah, McCormick. We had Anderson. He's a rookie. McCormick. He's a rookie. And Broderick Jones in his second year. And Frazier's a rookie, bro. Yeah, that's the whole damn O-line.
But they actually did decent at the end.
And look, this is what this dude says too. He runs around because the O-line's been trashed. But that one sack he took early in the first, that is true. But I think he could have maybe just stepped up in the pocket and take a sack. That's just sometimes you got to just if the play is bad.
What was that one play when? Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. That was the fourth one. I forgot. There's 4 times. Remember the fumble?
Yeah.
When the dumbass ran now that's why I want to wrestle. I remember now. Remember when he ran backwards and fucking fumbled?
Yeah.
What the hell? We were in field goal range right there.
Someone said, imagine if our O-line was healthy. I mean, we had a lot of injuries on O-line today. So
this loss sucks,
but
bro.
Still, there were decisions, and we had this game. I said this game was like a fucking prom girl, dude. A girl, your prom
easy win.
Yeah, bro. Literally, it was there, dude. Like literally for the taking.
And we
Literally.
knocked their quarterback out.
Evil genius says we need to spread the ball more. Like I've been saying, we won
We
3 out
don't
of the
spread
4.
nothing, bro. We can't even spread fucking butter on bread, dude. This team is ridiculous sometimes, dude. I don't even understand it, dude. We just handcuff everybody,
Yeah.
you know? And we rely on TJ Watt to do everything. And I'm tired of hearing that.
Yeah.
The goal is on every team that we play is to triple team and smack the fuck out of TJ, bro. Okay? That's enough. Who do you think they're going to stop the most on our defense every game?
Yeah, they was chipping him up. I noticed they was chipping him up big time in this game for sure. They was ready. They was not letting him do anything. They was focused on getting him out of the game pretty much.
Exactly.
3 for 5. Oh, let's see. I'll scroll up here. Can I scroll up in these goddamn comments? This was a good one from this dude. Hold on here. Fuck. I lost it. They come by so fast. It's crazy. Oh, my Facebook page is like that too.
Browns are already beating the Raiders 7-0.
I'm just glad our offense showed some type of fight. We could have had 35 easy. Fields did amazing. Zach Frazier was just under the influence. Trade rush for a solid wide receiver too. Justin proved he can bring the team back if people don't make mistakes. Colts ran the Nick Herbig side all game and gashed the defense. That's push.
Let me say something real quick, man. We got to play probably the best quarterback we faced so far in Dak Prescott coming up on Sunday night next week. We lost to Joe Flacco. You know what I'm saying? What is he, 39 years old? Joe Flacco? Right?
Yeah, washed ass. Scrub. Old ass washed ass. Scrub.
Yeah, we lost to a statue. Now, what are we going to I'm telling you, man, I got to be careful with these cowgirls now because I'm not that confident, man. We better wake up next week.
It was like a tell of 2 halves. It was tell like, dude, we look like a totally different team the first half. I don't understand. Like the defense and the offense. And then it's just then the second half they came out charged, dude. It was like a totally different team.
Well, so just remember, man, Dak Prescott and CD Lamb. That's who we got next.
Isn't Micah Parsons though down now or something like that?
Yeah, but that's so they still got, like I said, Prescott and CD Lamb, homie.
They got some offense. They can put up some points.
They have better offense. Hey, they got better offense than what we just played.
Fuck yeah. That's why we got to get off to the early lead. We got to establish the run game. We got to the time of possession was equal. We need to keep the time of possession more on our side. We need to have more ball control. Yeah, I like to see them spread it out and open it up more. They need to do that more in the game, like before it gets to the point where it's panic mode and all you have to do.
Let me ask you a question: if we lose to Dallas, is it panic mode?
No, it's not. No, it would be 3-2. That's not panic mode. Fuck no.
Well, right now it's looking bad though. I'm just saying, it's not like peaches and creams right now. You know, I got to listen to Filipponi all week talk about.
This is a bad game. We had injuries and there was mental mistakes, but you can build on this and you can get better on this because we have talent on this roster. We've had some mental mistakes. The defense is concerning to me, though, having the Colts offense. And, it seemed like maybe the script was in on Fields because it seemed like they were putting the spies on him.
Did you look at our injuries? Did you see that James Daniels out?
Oh, we had some big injuries for sure, definitely.
Cordell Patterson's out. Who's going to play now?
Jalen Warren's hurt.
Cordell Patterson, James Daniels.
Smith hurt. Hopefully, Roman's. We need Samalu back. He should be coming back soon. Samalu and Roman Wilson should be coming back soon. So them are two big. Hopefully, Roman Wilson can give us a little bit of spark on offense because nobody else in the wide receiving game outside of Pickens is. So maybe he could step up.
Yeah, but Pickens just does too much sometimes. I love him, man. He makes some amazing catches, but there's no reason to fumble that ball.
So, okay, let me say this. There's no excuses. There's no excuses that we lose to the Cowboys right now. Just off what I'm saying, there's no excuses that we lose to the Cowboys. We should be able to establish offense. Arthur Smith needs to go out there and put an offense together, and we need to not be conservative. We need to go out there and really try to put points on the board and actually give our defense a lead because these past few games.
That's the problem.
where our offense has been getting leads and we've been able to keep
We
it.
rely on our defense. Didn't I tell you this? For how many years have I told you this? We rely on our defense. That's all we do, Tomlin. I don't understand. Take the handcuffs off, Tomlin. Tomlin just sits there with that look on his face, and I just want to slap it off sometimes.
Yeah, he looked like retarded when they that penalty from Broderick Jones in the false start. No, it wasn't a Broderick Jones. It was actually a McCormick false start. I think McCormick false started on that one.
That shit pisses me
on
off.
the goal line. Yeah, that was a bad one too.
We're losing the game by double digits. Wake up! I'm yelling at the TV. It pisses me off. There's no reason we should have lost this game. We should be 4-0. It is what it is. I can't make no excuses. We lost. As a team. We fucked up.
Listen, Justin.
Right on the first leg kick, then Zach was IDing stuff. I felt the DBs rotating and changing the back end picture. So when he was IDing stuff, telling the O line where to go.
Is it coming through good?
I hear you.
At the end of the day, it's on the first leg kick. So after I kick my leg, I gotta be ready for the ball, no matter when it's gonna come or not. So yeah, so I mean.
But Justin said the red snap was on him.
Well, that's what a quarterback does. I'm just really frustrated right now, man. It is.
Yeah, I do like.
I think I'm gonna. You want to keep going? You want to listen to this? I might have to. I'm just gonna write what he's saying, bro. He's got some good shit, bro. I'm probably gonna bust out some Facebook posts and shit now, dude. I think we got a pretty good live up, and I can post a link on Facebook, and then hopefully it gets a lot of replay views because we did.
You gotta wait for the coach. You hear Tomlin yet?
No, I was gonna just type them out on my Facebook page. I'm not gonna sit here and play them all on here. Like that's just too long, I feel. But I think we got our good opinions up on here, and we pretty much broke it all down. I mean, do you have anything else to say, or what?
Yeah, basically, we lost this game. 100%. We blew this game. We should be 4-0. We should be so far ahead in this fucking division. This is a horrible loss. This might haunt us later on down the line, for sure. And there needs to be a lot of answers in this locker room. Simple as that, man. And you can't lose games like this. All right. And I understand riding fields and shit, man, but he did turn the ball over and fucked up a little bit. Now, I understand that Russell Wilson probably is a little bit. We don't know anything about Russell yet because he never touched the field.
I can't put nothing on this. I mean, Phil's made a few mistakes, but like he pretty much put the whole offense on his back, I feel, in my opinion. He was the whole entire offense. So do you think
if we had Russell Wilson today, do you think the game would have been different?
Fuck no. It'd probably been worse. Where's better with no? He was running for his life the whole game, like dude said. Yeah, he probably should have just took a sack or whatever, but I mean, he was running for his life the whole game. He didn't have no time in the pocket, especially and he put the whole team on his back, bro. The whole offense on his back. The defense didn't do nothing really until late in the game. Didn't get nothing out of Najee.
We didn't have no turnovers.
He didn't have no turnover. He had a couple missed snaps, but they weren't turnovers. So
the refs fucked us a couple times. I won't lie about that, but I don't like bitching about that. That's not a reason why.
That Mika penalty, I remember, was a bad one when he lowered his shoulder.
What about the one when Jackson was covering that receiver when that deep throw and fucking got his face mask and like got wrapped around his head when he was playing defense? That's offensive pass interference. Listen, I'm not blaming refs. I'm not doing none of that. We shot ourselves in the foot. We deserve to lose. But my question to you is, what do you think caused us to lose the game? I think it was George Pickens.
Tomlin. I think Tomlin, that decision.
I think Pickens fumbling that ball. We would have. Yeah. We were at the 4-yard line, homie. 4.
I think these crucial midget league high school mental errors that continue to happen week after week after week, like Broderick Jones. Like, where's the discipline for Broderick Jones? Why is Broderick Jones continuing to make these mistakes over and over and over and over again?
15-yard penalties are horrible, bro. We were like
Yeah.
second in fucking 36 or something, or
Yeah.
26. You can't do that.
The bad
But, I mean,
challenge. The bad. He's
that
always
challenge was
going for it on 4th and 1.
That was dumber. That was even dumber. Well, no, I don't mind a 4th and 1 if we quarterback sneak it. We have Fields, bro. You put him right up, hand the ball, Fields, get a yard, right?
Yeah, There was no. I remember when we had Jerome Bettis that year. We won the Super Bowl, bro. There was no stopping us on 3rd and goal. There was no stopping us on 4th and 1, bro. We're gonna get that every time, bro. We're the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're gonna come up and we're gonna smash this shit right down your throat. And
So why can't we do
we're gonna smash this shit right down your throat? And there ain't a fucking thing you're
4th
gonna
and
do
1 or 4th and inches? We can't do the tush push.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
Why can't we do it? We have this jumbo
You can turn around the hand of Naj. I don't know. I don't think you should ever go for it on 4th down. You say you don't like it. I don't like it. That costed us. But if it's 4th and 1, 3 points. And there's so many variables throughout that game, bro. We would have been put right back in the game if they didn't have those extra 3 points. And then it would have swung momentum in the way. Like these analytic dudes, I don't think put that shit into like their fucking little computer and they punch that in. They don't put in the variable of say if we punted that ball and then we force a 3 and out, get it back and drive it down the field. That changes the complexion of the whole game and the momentum of the whole game. And then, it's a whole different game. But instead, they get those 3. They stop us on 4th and 1. The crowd gets charged. They go down and get an extra 3, and then they take a big lead on us. And then we're deflated. The team's sitting there deflated, and then they had to go to half. Tomlin player ripped into their ass. And then they came out, and it was a whole different second half. So, I mean,
it's just so frustrating.
They had no choice. So I feel like Fields really proved something today. So all those people saying Justin Fields is the problem and shit, like I really feel that he proved.
He's a million times better than Kenny Pickett was, bro. Our quarterback situation is a million times better.
And I'm someone that's been saying Russ, but he really played. I mean, he played a 3 touchdowns, 300 yards, 50 yards rushing. I mean,
but
bro,
you gotta admit to me something. This is a Tomlin special. We lost to the Cardinals last year. We lost to the Patriots last year and got smacked by the Colts real bad last year.
I need somebody to make me a Tomlin special meme. Somebody make me a Can somebody make me a Tomlin special meme or what the hell is going on? That's what I need right now.
That's what happens every year. We lose these games. So we have to wake up. We have Dallas. We have Oakland. Well, I call them Oakland. Fuck the Raiders. And then we have the Jets. All right? And the Jets just lost today. We have 3 teams. I'm not worried about listen, Aaron Rodgers is fucking rusted and dusted. All right? But we lost to Joe Flacco.
But these are games, bro. Like, we're doing good. Okay. It's like, oh, yeah. Like, now it's like, okay, we can afford to lose that one right now. But you can't, bro. Because we have such a long season and the injuries are starting to pile up. And that's what happens throughout the NFL season. Injuries start to pile up, and they're piling up big time for the Steelers right now, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, the whole offensive line's banged the fuck up. I mean, we got no number 2 wide receiver, a whole running back room, which is supposed to be like the deepest part of this team is pretty much injured.
We have Michael Pruitt's out, our tight end.
Yes, there's another one.
Smith's out. We lost Cordell Patterson. We lost who else? We lost James Daniels today. So there you go.
You can't afford to lose games like
out. Bro, we're hurting right now, man. Plus, we're missing Samuel. Or not Samuel's fucking goddamn Warren.
Especially when you have it right in your fingertips like a girl on fucking prom night, bro. And you just fuck up something so basic like the snap count, bro.
Exactly.
I mean, like, God,
let me tell you something real quick before we do end this. I feel like if that fumble would have never happened on that last drive, that we would have kicked the field goal. Boswell's good from fucking 55, man. I have confidence as
They was
hell.
rolling the whole fourth quarter,
And I
bro.
feel like we would have
Rolling, and then
tied the
something
game.
just like that, one little thing can fuck up your whole drive. And just like
Exactly.
Fields rolling out, and like Kenny Pickett did it all last year, trying to be superhero, Superman, big dick
That
dog,
ain't how it
trying
works.
to roll around and then get sacked and lose fucking 55 yards on one play and fuck up
I
your
wish
whole.
he would stay in the pocket a little bit more, but I like towards the end when we're losing, he runs the ball. I like that. I don't like all the shots. He's getting hit a lot, man. But besides, like I said, man, without that fumble, I'm telling you, I'm confident that we would have tied that game with a field goal and then went to overtime and we would have won. Our defense is we would have woke up. Problem was that fumble, man. I'm telling you. How many yards were we away from a field goal? Fucking 25. You know, like we were right there. We were right fucking there. Kick a field goal. I'm telling you, we go to overtime. Our defense is going to start shutting them down. We were learning Flacco, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard on our defense. That's why I can't blame them all because they had to go from run pass option to a fucking statue.
Yeah, you're right. It was a totally different look for sure.
It was a whole
They were
two
better
different
off with
things.
Flacco. I was like, as soon as he got hurt, I was like, damn, they're probably going to be better off with Flacco, bro. And they didn't even miss a beat. He just walked right in there.
Yeah,
Like he was Mr. Big Dick Dong, bro. And he just said, link, 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 like it was nothing. Just said, check
I
it down.
hate him so much, dude. I hate Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Dude. He's a piece of shit. Remember he was comeback player of the year last year? Is that Witt?
Yeah,
Witt.
don't even keep going. You're on a roll. Don't even let him get you off your flow.
Anyway, dude, I
bet
bet you the Cleveland Clowns are missing him. Deshaun Watson. Huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just hope, man. I hope that the Clowns lose. The Bengals won.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
We got to hope that the Ravens lose to the Bills. It sucks. It's a horrible loss. We're 3-1, and I don't know, man. It's going to be a long week. Basically, we don't play until Sunday night. So we have a long time to stew on this loss. We're going to be sitting on this one for a little while, you know what I mean? And it hurts. It sucks. And we should have won this game.
I put on my shit. Fire Tomlin, bro, because that's what it's going to be. Fire Tomlin.
No. Are you being serious?
Fire him. Joe, Still
Bring
Maiden is
back
going to come
Bill
out with a
Connor.
video. How much you want to bet Still Maiden is going to come out with a video with his face up to the screen, flipping out? Fire Tomlin! He's going to be screaming and yelling. Spit's going to be flying out of his mouth, bro. He's done. Yo,
No, man.
Hold on. Let me pull up my Facebook. Let's see what they're saying. We'll see what they're saying.
Tomlin, bro. Come on, man. It's too early for that.
I'm telling you, on the Facebook, dude, they
fired Derek Shelton, man. What are we talking?
Yeah, that's fuck yeah. That's the big, but it's a big controversy on him.
Fire Mike Sullivan before we fire. Well, we got to cut it out, man. Listen, we did have a Tomlin special today, though. You know what I'm saying? He served you up a bowl of bullshit. So that's what we got today. Whole bowl of bullshit. But, I mean, like, Tomlin is still, come on. You kidding me? No, never.
This dude's pissed. He's like, y'all are the most fair weather fans, and it's disgusting. I didn't hear none of this when we were 3-0. It's just our first game. It was our only by a field goal, and now y'all are calling for Tomlin's job. Wow, why even make this trip? Because either they weren't ready to play or they didn't want to. Did you watch the same game or losses happen? I'd rather lose by 3 than a freaking blowout, like how it was looking. Maybe better play calling. I'm not really being serious, but there's so many Tomlin haters. We'll see. It is finally.
I don't know about that, man. I think today's loss sucks. I think
finally,
today's loss reminds me of the Arizona Cardinals last year. Patriots. Not really the Patriots. I think Arizona. I don't know, man. It's a bad loss, bro. It's a really bad loss. We lost to a bad team. A team that's not good. So we could be Jacksonville Jaguars and 0-4 with Trevor Lawrence. So I mean, I can look at it that way too. So I mean, imagine the Jaguars season's done. Bengals are 1-3. I mean, like it's rough for some teams. We still have it good. We gotta stay positive. We gotta beat the Cowgirls. I'm telling. We lose to them. Not good. Not good at all. Especially we're going back home. We've been on the road for how long? You know?
I don't know. We had 3 away games and only won 1 at home game. So I mean that definitely seems like the Tomlin supporters are more usually they're haters, but I'm getting more Tomlin support on this post, actually. They're like, you're great.
No. Tomlin fucked up. Let's be honest, man. He fucked up.
He did.
I'm not even gonna lie
But
about it.
firing him, that's ridiculous.
The hell no, I ain't firing him. He better be like 1-3. Then I'll be talking about firing him. He's 3-1. I'm not worried. Like I'm pissed. This loss is horrible, bro. I'm telling you, this could haunt us. Like I wanted to win a division. This is division. This is a game that could cost us like home field. I want home field. I don't want to go on the road to Buffalo or Kansas City anymore. You know?
Yeah.
I want home field. We need to play at home.
Yeah, shit, this division still ain't even, dude, it's only 4 games into the season, bro. It's a long season. There's still fucking, 13 games left to go. So realistically, we could still, like I even say when we start off slow, realistically, we can still finish this. Well, realistically, we could still finish what? We have 3 wins now, 1 loss. We could still finish fucking 12 and 3 and fucking 12, 3 and 14. Shit, we can still finish 3 and 14, bro.
Yes, we can.
We got a long season to go.
That's why I don't like these losses. This is 4-0, and then we're going into Cowboys. But see, maybe this wakes us up. I don't know. Maybe this loss wakes us up, so we didn't just coast into the Cowboys and the Raiders and we're just Maybe this is something that wakes us up. I'm hoping that's what happens. But we got to recover. I got to see about the injuries, man. I got to see how long Cordell Patterson's out and fucking dude. We lost James Daniels for any period of time. We're fucked.
Hopefully, Somali comes back soon. Because, dude, I think he's out for the year. That guy we drafted in the first round, he's already out for the whole year.
That sucks. That's horrible. And I don't like McCormick, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of him or the other dude. He's rookie, bro.
Frazier's been playing great.
He's all right. I'm not talking about Frazier. I'm talking about the Adams dude.
Oh, yeah. He's he was an Anderson. He was late after. I don't even know. He might have been undrafted, or we took him in the 6th or the 5th round or something.
I'm not a fan of him or McCormick, but I'm cool. I don't know who.
He was the guys we needed some depth on that position, and he was there, and we was like, okay, he's probably maybe we can turn him into something in 3 or 4. You know what I mean? But he ain't ready to be a starter right now. No, so we need some Olu back.
We have him out there. Yeah.
He's hurt though. Smalu's hurt, so we need him back desperately.
I think, man. I don't know, man. I think we're hurt right now. We're going through this rough stretch. Basically, what I'm going to say. This is going to be the rough stretch.
There's no stretch. Tomorrow we got to get our asses out of it. We got to wipe this one off. Got to be big boys. Say shit. It is what it is. Take the salt off the wound. Take the Band-Aid off. Put the Neosporin on there. Get your asses out there and take it to the Cowboys and smack them in the mouth there. We
better beat the Cowboys.
Best defensive fucking players are hurt, bro. Is this game at home? Are we at home? Or are we
at home? We're home.
Oh, well, then we cannot let these bums come up in our house.
And we're playing Sunday night football.
We're fucking charged up. Get Renegade rolling, bro. Get Lisa Lindland out there with her shirt off, waving around a terrible towel and
waving around her little nipples.
Yeah, and then chugging down the Iron Cities, bro. And then let's handle business and go to fucking 4-1, and we'll get right back on track, and then handle these cupcakes and don't have no more. This is our one Tomlin special. No more Tomlin special for the rest of the fucking year. Tired of it. No more of these. We can't have no more Tomlin specials the rest of the fucking way.
Dude, I'm telling you.
And we even talked about before the season that we can't have these especially with the late half of the season. Early, we cannot let this one.
I know. We're going to do another Thomas special against the Browns. We always do it against the Browns. Don't worry. There'll be another Thomas special happening. We do it every year, homie. You know it.
Every year we do. Every year.
Last year we lost to how bad
3 in a row. We had 3 Tomlin specials in a row.
Yeah, we had the Arizona, the New England, and the Colts. Dude, and how bad was Arizona and New England? My God.
Bad. Terrible. Horrible. Dog shit.
Shawley High School probably could have beat them. No, I'm just kidding. But come on, bro. It's a joke. There's no reason.
Yeah, well, then we'll go and beat some elite ass team the next week, and it's the craziest shit in the world. It defies all logic. It defies the logic and reason. It's crazy.
The Chargers are so much better.
Every year.
The Chargers are so much better than the goddamn Colts, dude. And we beat
the fuck out defense of them. And offense. Honestly, bro. Honestly, you're right.
They're so much better.
Dude, something was up. The first half, the offensive line, bro. Like, really, even Terry Bradshaw said that. They
Dude,
have
like
such an offensive,
their defense.
young offensive line. There's gonna be some struggles along the way.
Dude, did you know anybody on the Colts defense? Because I didn't.
Oh, really?
Did you know anybody? DeForest Buckner, but he's hurt.
Jonathan Taylor was like the only motherfucker I knew on that. And that Pittman, that's it. And
I know
Flacco.
Pittman.
Yeah.
And then I knew Flacco. That's it.
That's the offense. That's the
That's
defense.
all I knew on the whole team, bro.
Yeah.
And we lost. You get what I'm saying? And we beat the Chargers, who got like Derwin James and Bosa and Herbert and J.K. Dobbins. What are we
Who's
doing?
that other linebacker they got that's real good? I forget his name.
Oh, Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, we beat a team that's 10 times better than the team we just lost to. And it doesn't make
logic.
zero sense.
Especially to fly all logic, man. It's ridiculous.
We should just use the same playbook we used against the Chargers, you know? I don't understand that, man. How come we knocked out that quarterback, Herbert, and then we just destroyed him, but we knocked out their quarterback and I don't get it. And then they're going to say we're probably dirty because we're knocking out quarterbacks now. No.
I'd say the way that guy played, and Herbert was injured coming in, or what's his name? Not Herbert. Herbert was injured coming into that game. He was questionable. Herbert was questionable for that game. They probably shouldn't even have started him that game.
Yeah, they were dumb. They were dumb as fuck for that. Now he's going to be out probably for the year when he gets hurt again.
And the way Richardson plays, like he lowers his head and runs the ball.
Fucking crushed, bro. He's dumb. I don't think that quarterback's good at all, man. I really don't. I think that we just came out so stupid. Like, dude, he was getting crushed. But the thing was, bro, we couldn't. I don't know, man. It's hard to read that kind of quarterback, dude. Because the first play of the game, we thought they were going to hand it off to Taylor.
Because what they do is that what they do is like the plays will break down. So them type of quarterbacks, like they're like even Ben, like all his big plays, they're like broken down. He'll roll off, and then Hines Ward might have seen it, and then Hines Ward was able to, like, you know what I mean, redeflect his route and go along with Ben while he's rolling out, running for his life. Like that's all improv type shit, bro. You know what I mean? There's a difference.
How about that, bro? The idiot gets his hip hurt, and then he comes back out and runs it again, and gets crushed again. Like I would not want my quarterback doing that. I'm going to tell you that. That's stupid.
That's why I always said I wanted Russell over Fields, because I feel he's more, because when you want to play as a coach, you have your go route, your main guy, your hot route to where you're designing, you're scheming this guy, right? And then you have you have a look off and then a check. So, I feel Russell's better just going bop, bop, bop through his checks. You want to be on time. But with Anthony Richardson, he'll make a guy miss, and then the defense breaks down, and then maybe one guy goes out of his zone because he sees the quarterback scrambling, so he tries to get out of his zone to, make a play, and that leaves a zone wide open, And then
I agree with you.
Like Ben used to do that shit all the time, but that's not what you want. That's really not what you want as a coach at the end of the day. It's nice to have a quarterback that can do that, but you really want to stay on time.
I guarantee you he's going to be hurt a lot in his career. A lot. You can't play like that, man. I want a quarterback that's going to stay healthy. That's why I get nervous with Fields, man.
Yeah.
He likes to take on the contact, man, and I respect that.
I know. That's why I wish he would slide sometimes. It's just like slide and come back for the next one, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then what if he goes down? I guess we got.
Well, Russ. If he goes down, we got Russ coming.
That's what I'm saying. We can't trade him. Everybody's saying we trade him, but I don't want to trade him. Because if he goes down, honestly, he'd like Flacco just step in and be fucking.
I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious. If we actually played smart today, Kyle Allen could have beat that Colts team. Okay, we have 3 good quarterbacks. I have faith. Kyle Allen was a starting quarterback too. Remember that?
I can say that. I don't agree with that take because Fields put the team on the back.
I'm just saying, Kyle Allen.
300 yards passing, 55 yards rushing. I don't know if that would have been a missed case. I'm sorry. Dude, I don't think if Russell Wilson would have played in that game, we would have. And I think the offensive line and the injuries to the offensive line, the Colts really took advantage of it and beat us up front and beat us in the trenches. Definitely the first half.
I think the injuries are starting to catch up. We're missing the fact that we don't have a second wide receiver. That's a fact.
Definitely.
Highsmith is a little bit of a bad thing too.
and obviously coaching decisions and just bad penalties. But I think that's definitely why they were able to fucking manhandle us the first half, is because they were able to just beat up on our young, inexperienced offensive line, and they made
And
mistakes.
then
They
and
got
then we wore
emotional and
them
they did
down. We
stupid
wore
things.
them down in the second half.
Yeah.
We did. We started to wear their defense down. The problem was we didn't run the ball like we did in the first half. We didn't field. Should have been from snap one. Should have been boom boom, nothing open, run it. I'm cool with that, man, because he can run for like 20 yards, dude. But like
Yeah.
you said, he got to start sliding. I don't like him like boom, just running into fucking people. He's stupid for that. Just get the fuck down.
But he's an alpha. That's the thing, and he's doing everything he can right now to make it to the point where he wants to be the guy. You know what I mean?
think he
He's
wants to be a
playing for
Steeler.
his
He wants to be
starting.
a Pittsburgh Steeler, bro. He's going all out.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, man. He even said it himself, man. He said, compared to the Bears, this is way better, better coaching, better everything.
Staff, yeah. Seen that.
He wants to be a Steeler, man. So he's going to give his all, man. But sometimes giving your all, you got to slow it down. That's why that fumble happened.
I used to do that in hockey all the time. I would just try to be too fast. And so I could have probably just more walked it and dangled it around and picked my head up a little bit.
Relax, yeah. How many times have you gave up a goal because you were being stupid?
Oh, these old heads would get pissed at me all the time. They're like, don't do that. Chip it in. Why are you trying to quit dangling in the neutral zone and shit? So, yeah, old heads like Letang. I bet you about Letang doing that. I used to do that shit all the time.
See what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to slow it down, man. You just got to slow it down.
But that was more my cockiness, though, than anything. But he seems like a little panicky, and he is trying. He's like a dog. He's like wants to run a motherfucker over.
Yeah,
he but he doesn't have to do all that, dude. Like, come on, man, you're the quarterback. Take that out of your game. You know what I mean? It's like when even like when you're on a good basketball team, and like when.
How about that play? Remember when he threw the ball out of bounds on that? He had nothing open. Boom, boom, boom. Threw it out on the sidelines. Threw it up in the stands. I like that. Because that's what I want him to do. Nothing's there. Boom, boom, boom. Look through your progressions. Bam, nothing's open. Boom, throw it out of bounds. Like I want that
5 and then just slide. Just get a quick 3, 4, 5 slide.
Yeah, don't sit there and take on a linebacker, dude. You're gonna get your neck broke. Like that doesn't even make sense to me. And I haven't seen nothing about Patrick Queen, bro. Where has he been? This big signing.
He hasn't been doing much, honestly.
He's not been showing me too much. I see more of Landon Roberts than I do him. So, I mean, like, we have all these nice linebackers. Let's wake up a little bit, guys. We're going to have to wash this one off. It's going to be bad. But,
and there's really, we had injuries on the offensive line and shit. So I can see maybe how their defense got a beat on us early. But for their offense to go out there and really, do that to our defense. Our defense is not that bad. Was hurt. Our defense wasn't hurt, so that's it played great the first 3 games, and then you give a lot of yards, almost 400.
We gave up 10 points to the Falcons. Their offense is better than theirs. We gave up. Who was the second week we played? I'm fucking having a brain fart right now. Denver. Denver's been actually doing decent. They're what, 2-1 or what are they? 2-2. 2-2. Yeah, I think Denver won today. But they won today. What did we do to Denver? How many points we give up to them? What? I can't remember. And then we gave up, 10 to fucking San Diego? Bro, we've given up like 10 points, and then the Colts scored 27?
I know. It don't make no sense. It's crazy. The Steelers are the only team over the last 10 years to win their first 3 games of the season while allowing 10 or few points in each game. So I don't understand how your defense goes from that eliteness to just getting shit on. I don't understand. It's crazy.
We came in with a bad game plan. I mean, and not only that, dude, when we were getting crushed and we knocked out their quarterback, we should have switched everything around. They're going to hand it off very rarely. And then, dude, it's going to be Flacco just trying to pick you apart, bro. Flacco has a nice arm, bro. Nice deep ball. I'll give him that. But he's a statue. We should have been pressured in, bro. We just couldn't get through their offensive line. And their offensive line was hurt.
I know.
Where was TJ Watt?
They was chipping them all game. That's what they was doing, chipping them all game long.
Like that's what it comes down to. And then they would get these stupid ass fucking like quick passes to the sideline and shit. Like that one catch of that Downs dude, man. Like the touchdown, man. The dude wasn't even standing. Like, dude, you have a linebacker covering a receiver. That's not gonna work, buddy.
Yeah, I seen Queen pointed at that dude too, and that was on Queen. That was Queen's assignment. He was just got a beat on him, man. He just slung in that zone, right in the perfect spot, right in that little, right in the little window, right in that little window, man. I mean,
it's frustrating. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take care of your business on your Facebook.
Yeah,
we had a good stream though.
Yeah, it was good. It's good. Real good. I got to put tags on it and shit, and I can share it around. And you never know, bro. Tomorrow we could have 1,000 views. We did really good for a whole hour. So that's a lot of content. And I can cut it up and make shorts and everything about it. So that's good.
Sounds good, man. All right, man. Hit me up. I'll talk to you later.